Hello there. Just want to double check if this mic is working. If there's anyone viewing, please let me know. I'm guessing that there's no sound coming from my mic. Oh, you can hear me. Good. Okay. I was wondering what was going on with it. Okay. Okay, perfect. Sorry for the delay. As I said before, this is the first time with OBS, so if anything, so I do apologise for the small delay of starting this now. So basically, we have a few things that we need to talk about regarding the new format. Basically, for example, with the new tyre compound, which we will be testing in Season 5. This is something that was an idea from RJ Cool Jr. Basically, we were going to announce it on Season 2, but because of all the changes that we had to make as we were taking over from Avano, we thought not to basically bring it in as soon as we took over. So we delayed it until it was more of a suitable racing season to introduce this. Basically, the test run is regarding having 2 different compounds to be used in the season, as you can see from the examples. So if, for example, if you start using the compound on the first round with softs and then change to mediums midway through the race, your next starting compound for the next round would be the unused compound, which would be the hards, and then so on. Basically, the way that we're going to be checking this with the policing is with the replays, with RJ checking the replays to see which compound each person has been using. So this is the example that I've got here. This is what I set up back in Season 2. Basically with, for example, the examples of the compounds used and which ones you'll be using. What we will do, we will send a screenshot of what your next round will be, so everyone will have an understanding which compound they need to start off with. But we have 3 rounds of wet races. There will be times where it's going to be frozen. So I'll give you an example with the schedule. This is what the schedules were going to be like with the tyres. Tyre round, because we go a wet race, the tyre rule will not start. This will start on the second round and also applied for the third round. And then basically when we have the 1 hour tyre race, there's no point having a full round of each compound, so you can race with whatever compound you want in the 1 hour race. And then the 6th round will have another wet race, and then the tyre rule will start on the 7th and the 8th. I will also screenshot this and put this in the Discord so people understand when the rule will be applied. So if anyone has any confusion or they need more information about this rule, then please reach out to myself or to RJ, and we'll be happy to help with answering your questions. Like I said, this is only a test run for this rule, so it might not be applied in any other seasons, but you never know. It might be something that we might look into if it's an successful, uh, basically the rule, and the community likes the rule to be applied in future seasons. For Season 5, I'll do a full announcement of the whole schedule, but I will give you a sneak reveal of the first round of Season 5 for the wet race, and the wet race will be Tsukuba. A lot of people have been asking for Tsukuba, and it was one of the ones I was thinking of for a while as well, and the first wet race will be at Tsukuba. The rest of the tracks will be announced at the end of on Sunday, which I can confirm that it's going to be a lot of short tracks because of the way this basically the Suzuki Carry is not a very fast vehicle on its own, and with the upgrades, so it's going to be a lot of short races to be raced for Season 5. With regards to now, we will go to the DRFS lottery. Basically, we've had a very positive response with the question that I asked in Discord from this morning about having the community decide the car for each season with the lottery. So if we have more positive feedback by Sunday, this will also be applied for this. So basically, how the structure will work if it does become a community-based draw. Basically, we will have a live draw happening before round 8, along with the next season car reveal. So if we do have the community starting, a lottery starting for next season, for season 2 as well, the draw will happen on the 7th of December at 7 p.m, half an hour before the first the race for DRSL. Basically, it won't be a very long stream. It'll be mainly doing the live draw as well as giving you the announcement for the next season's car. So it might take 5 to 10 minutes for the live stream. The entries that didn't win will be carried to the next lottery. So if anyone hasn't won this lottery, basically their submissions will be moved on to Seasons 2 lottery, and basically we'll reopen the submission forms after round 9. So basically you can add more car options if you have more ideas, or even if you want to change it. But if you want to change your vehicle, you have to let me know via a DM if you want to change that vehicle and just keep one submission. But more options are welcome if you want to add that as well. Basically, and after the submissions will be closed again after the 7th round the following season. What is the winners will get if they get let me start again. The winners can have these options if they win the lottery. The winner selection will be featured in the next season, as we've already explained before at the start. The winner can also choose a livery theme, but it's not mandatory. If you don't want to have a livery theme, that's fine by us. We can just leave it as it is. The winner can choose 2 circuits for that season. So we know we have 2 new circuits coming up very soon. So if they want to add maybe one of those circuits to their seasons, they're more than welcome to. You know, they have 2 circuits that they can choose. If they already decided the horsepower and the weight of the vehicle, basically what they will need to do is provide myself and RJ the details, so we can do testing for the remaining set of tracks that need to be applied to the season. And if you also know what fuel and tyre wear you want to choose as well, this is also non-mandatory. If it's not something that you want to add, then we can just work it out on ourselves, or we can make a standard tyre wear and fuel wear for these choices. So that's the short rundown for this car lottery. So we will now go to the people that have selected for this lottery. Basically, I had to remove 2 names, mainly RJ, because he's got a pick for the next season. I didn't think it was fair for him to have another go, and if his lottery gets picked for the very next season, I didn't believe it was fair for the community. So I've already automatically carried his pick for season 2, as well as Brando. Brando was currently not in the DRFS at the moment, and he hasn't let me know, or RJ, that he will be joining. So at the moment, I've put his pick aside. So once this is been sorted, basically when he decides to join the series, I will be able to put his pick into this lottery. So without further ado, the winner for Season 1 2026 car selection is Grimlock. Congratulations, Grimlock. I will be contacting you within the next few days to basically get any details which I've discussed previously, to find out what settings you would like for the circuits, as well as if you have horsepower or anything of the sort. So yeah, I would like to say congratulations to Grimlock for winning this lottery. So hopefully this is a more of a, hopefully you understand the Tyre Rule. If I sound like I'm rambling, just please let me know with feedback. If you like I say, if you have any questions, then please let me know as soon as possible. Thank you for watching, and I will see most of you on Sunday. Bye bye for now.